Hello everybody and welcome back to Beyond the Game. It will not surprise you, I'm sure, to know that this story is of course in some way related to Square Enix. Not that that's what the series is about, it's just a happy coincidence and unfortunate because I wanted to try and diverse myself, but it turns out that I've actually stumbled onto something which is inflicted by the hand of Square Enix. So for those of you who may not know, you may not even know this guy. We have Stefan de Astras, yeah, we're just going to call him Stefan. He has actually left the Deus Ex studio after 6 years. That's of course the Edios partnership between Square Enix and themselves. And yes, I'm going to read to you why he's left and why it's interesting. So his comments are, since last year's financial shortcoming performance of Square Enix Europe, we, in London HQ, and the Edios studios in Montreal, have had growing and divergent opinions on what is needed to be done to correct the situation. The lack of leadership, lack of courage, and lack of communication was so evident I wasn't able to conduct my job correctly. I realised that our differences were irreconcilable, that word, and that the best decision was unfortunately to part ways. So, this pretty much sums up what is going on in Square Enix as a whole. I mentioned before that there was a huge loss last year for their financial wise. They're not producing games that people want to buy. They want to go for the safe option, the safe game. They're obviously putting a lot of pressure on people in their jobs to come up with games which will sell. And you know, it seems like they're clutching at straws with this one a little bit. So it does go on to say, this was released on his Twitter, after building and leading the most important studio of the group, which coincidentally works on Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I'll be doing some videos on shortly, and also Thief as well, which I really disliked, and I don't really know why they're making another one, but that's beside the point. I'm today announcing my departure from Edios to Square Enix. And apparently he doesn't have any plans for the future as of yet, but you know, obviously if you just left a job like that, then I'm presumably waiting for offers. So yes, as you all know, there have recently been some demos, some videos brought out for the new Deus Ex game and also Thief as well. It'll be interesting to see how they look now that the creative mind behind Edios Montreal is gone. But it really does, I don't know, this just adds to a long line of problems that we find with Square Enix. Is the fact that they're unwilling to give people the freedom and the ability to, especially someone this high up, in order to run and develop the game that they want to, how they want to do it. And I think we'll probably get a glimpse of this when we see more about Deus Ex. I don't really know about Thief, to be honest. I don't understand why they're making another one. It's not my sort of game at all, though, so that's just me. A lot of you may disagree, may not. But say this goes right to the heart of the problem that Square Enix are facing. And I have a feeling it's only going to get worse if things like this continue to happen. Definitely, I would say he's justified in his decision to step down. If there's a sinking ship, you're going to get on the lifeboat out of there. And if you're not enjoying your job, and I think creating games is something which you have to enjoy to be good at it. So, anyway, please leave your comments down below if you have any opinion on this story at all. And, you know, it's quite interesting. How do you feel about, you know, there's going to be obviously a bit of a fallout to this. And it could obviously disrupt the two games which you might see. I mean, if you're excited for Deus Ex, is it something that bothers you? Or if you're liked Thief before and want a new one, then it'll probably be just fine. I would have thought probably wouldn't change too much. But anyway, that's my opinion, not part of the story at hand. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed Beyond the Game. Hopefully next time I bring you something which isn't Square Enix related. You never know, though, it probably will be. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.